Cleanse your arteries completely and naturally with these 20 foods. Heart problems are one of the major causes for death. A big risk factor for heart attack and stroke are clogged arteries that interrupt the blood flow throughout the body. Unhealthy eating, stress and lack of movement are contributors for heart attack. But if you make small changes into the diet, you can decrease that risk. Here are some foods and drinks that can help you to have the arteries free of blockage. Salmon. When it comes to the health of the heart, the salmon is one of the healthiest foods. That is because salmon contains different healthy fatty acids that the fish naturally contains. These fatty acids prevent and decrease raised levels of triglyceride, inflammation and cholesterol. Other fish that are also healthy are mackerel, tuna and herring. You should always try to buy fresh and organic fish. Orange juice. The pure orange juice has a lot of antioxidants that support healthy blood vessels. The orange juice has the ability to reduce the high blood pressure. Drink 2 glasses of fresh and pure orange juice per day, so you can reach the daily recommended dose of vitamin C, and it'll give you the vitamin and minerals and a positive impact over your overall health. Coffee. There are a lot of reasons why drinking the first morning coffee is good for us. Many studies have found that if you consume 2 to 4 cups of coffee on a daily basis, every day, you can reduce the risk of heart attack by around 20%. But you should be aware that consuming coffee sometimes can have negative effects over the stomach, and the excessive consumption amount of caffeine isn't that much healthy for us. Nuts. The nuts are very famous as they have a lot of healthy fats like the omega-3 fatty acids and unsaturated fats. They are good for the levels of cholesterol, and they also boost the joints and the memory. Walnuts and almonds have a lot of healthy fats, and only one handful of them on a daily basis is enough to get their benefits. Persimmon fruit. The persimmon fruit is rich in fiber and sterols, and they can help you reduce the levels of cholesterols. This fruit is amazing as an addition to salads or cereal, as they are sweet and tasty, and that is the reason why many people call it divine fruit. Turmeric. The turmeric has a lot of curcumin that brings a lot of positive benefits. Turmeric helps in reducing the inflammation of the tissue, and it stops overactive fat storage. It is excellent as an addition to many dishes, and it is great as tea too. Green tea. The green tea is known for its energizing and calming effects. The reason for this is because it contains an antioxidant called catechin that reduces the absorption of cholesterol, and it also supports the metabolism. Consuming 1 to 2 cups of green tea on a daily basis is enough. Watermelon. It is a refreshing fruit that widens the blood vessels, and it also promotes the nitric oxide production. Consuming watermelon can do wonders for everyone's health. Whole grain flour is an efficient way to stop the appearance of high cholesterol. It is rich in fiber that prevents the accumulation of cholesterol in the arteries. The foods that have a lot of whole grain break down the build-up cholesterol. Great sources of it are whole grain bread, oats and brown rice. Cheese. The cheese doesn't always have the best reputation, but if you eat it in moderation, it helps you reduce the blood pressure and the levels of high cholesterol. Seaweed. The seaweed is rich in numerous proteins, vitamins, carotenoids, antioxidants and minerals. If you eat it regularly, you can widen the vessels and regulate the blood pressure. Also, if you take it regularly, you can lower the levels of cholesterol by 5%. Cranberries. The cranberries are a rich source of potassium, and the consumption of its juice can reduce the bad cholesterol and raise the healthy one. Consume 2 glasses of cranberry juice on a daily basis, and it will help you reduce the risk of heart attack by 40%. Cinnamon. The cinnamon is a tasty addition in tea and in baked goods. It fights against high cholesterol as it prevents the arteries buildup. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon per day has big effect over people's health. Pomegranate. Pomegranate contains a lot of phytochemicals that naturally promote the production of nitric oxide, and that is great for improved circulation. Pomegranate is an exotic fruit, and it is excellent addition to salads. Spinach. The spinach is excellent for clearing up the arteries, and it reduces the high blood pressure. Spinach has a lot of potassium and folic acid that reduces the risk of heart attack, and they also support the muscle tissues. Olive oil. Italians and Greeks know the secret for having good health, and that is consuming olive oil with high quality. Consume olive oil, cold pressed, to get the fats, which are very healthy, and to reduce the levels of cholesterol. It can also reduce the risk of having heart attack by 41%. Broccoli. Broccoli contains vitamin K, and it has the ability to prevent the settling of calcium in the arteries. It is also great in reducing the blood pressure and the high cholesterol. You can eat broccoli as a part of a meal, as a snack, boiled or raw. Avocado. Avocado is super healthy food, and its fats promote healthy balance between the good and the bad cholesterol. Eat it with eggs or in salads or on bread. Or you can also eat it with just a bit of salt and pepper. Asparagus. The asparagus fights against the high levels of cholesterol. It can also prevent clogging of the veins and inflammation. The asparagus can be consumed as side dish to noodles or potatoes, as a main dish, or in a soup.